Hey everyone. I cannot with this goofy husband of mine. Hey Marie. Hey Brown Chicken. Thank you for stopping by and saying hey. Maddie's at work and I'm streaming to his side. And so I didn't expect to see his silly face whenever I popped in. Alright, hold on. Let me click on Marie. Your first stop, sweetie. How's your day going, babe? Are you in training? Is that what you're doing? Hey, Marie. I am here. Yeah, I see. Are you having a good day? You want a reading? I just got done with my tutoring. Okay with the StreamYard? A bit boring. Oh, we got to find something. Tap into that creative side, right? Do you want a general or a specific read today? Hey, Mr. Sandeep. The silly face says, I hope you're having a good day. And 1,000 hearts. I love it. A general? Okay. I knew I was supposed to use my mushroom deck. I was going to use my mushroom or my doggy deck. And like, Key Fob's here watching. Are you supposed to be doing training, Key Fob? Marie, higher power. Oh, Mr. Sandeep, I missed you too. Oh, hold on. Something turned on. There we go. Oh, something's. Oh, there we go. All right. Higher power source, creator of all Marine. Thank you. All right. Let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. All right. So you have the Nine of Pentacles first. I was thinking, about Mr. Sandeep or about me? So the Nine of Pentacles in reversed is called Wood Bluet. Wood Bluet. Bluets grow by pushing up through accumulated fallen autumn leaves. A heft that can feel as burdensome as debt or unchecked materialism. A weighted blanket might be just what you need to wrap yourself in today to feel calmed and soothed. Aw, I hope it was good thoughts. Hey, Nahil. So this is like self-care. This is calling for some self-care. And whatever that looks like for you, you know? Hey, Nahil, I'm going to write your name down. Yeah, my husband loves weighted blankets. And actually, our oldest dog loves weighted blankets too. All right. Then you have the King of Wands. Now, it's reversed too. It's called the Wine Cap. The Wine Cap. I always forget. You're right. I need that. Oh. Now, it says, do not micromanage or become an overseer. So I don't know if maybe you might have a struggle like letting the reins go a little bit. I know I was like, oh, look, and my husband would even tell me, would you just stop being, because I'm a teacher, you know, so I would come home and I would have that persona even at home. And I remember he would say, would you stop teaching me? Just be my wife. And I couldn't understand what he was talking about because I'm like, what? But this is I can see myself really having to let go and let God, right? She said, "Oh yes." See, this is why I don't like doing reversed readings, because sometimes they come across kind of like judgy, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm judging, because I'm not, so I've always really struggled with reverse readings because I don't want anybody to ever feel negative in this space. And it is just spirit bringing our shadows to light, helping us to see them, right? But it does talk about micromanaging. It says clearly and patiently communicate to your partners what you're working towards. Impulsiveness and impossible expectations thrust onto others will ignite conflict. um yeah, the expectation, a lot of times our feelings get hurt because we have these unrealistic expectations of other people, right? it's not to say don't it's not to say don't have healthy boundaries for yourself, but it is like, yeah, like it just makes me think of like my feelings being hurt just the other day by a friend commenting something on my Facebook, but I enticed it at the same time because I was posting my opinion about something. Um, but it was like my feelings were hurt because I held these unrealistic expectations of this friend, um, that I just, yeah. So it's like letting go of the reins a little bit, right? It's hard though. It's really hard. Then you have the 10 of Wands. Now this is reversed also, but this is not all reversals are negative or hola, ¿cómo estás, Isa? Let me write him down. If the card overall upright has like hardship around it, then in reversed, it won't have hardship around it. That hurts a bit, right? Now, that's the one I usually don't do reverse, but this mushroom deck is like not having it. It wants to be reversed, or wants to have the mixture. So I'm letting it be and trusting my intuition. The blackening wax caps. This is reversed also, but it says that it's as spirits asking you to delegate. Look, and it just talked about micromanaging, like not being able to delegate or let go of the reins. Delegate, reach out, delegate responsibilities. If they are dulling your brilliant shine, don't try to prove anything by carrying it all. Oh, you know what? And even in my teaching, I used to do the whole, like all of our grade levels lesson plans. I would do all of them to think I thought I was just helping. I didn't want people to have to work on the weekend, but there I am working on the weekend. So don't try to prove anything by carrying it all. That even speaks to like what I used to do as well. I definitely have to still be mindful of that. As like somebody had reached out to me about a private reading, and my old timeline really just wanted to be like, I'll do it for free. But I have to really, if somebody wants a free reading, I can lead them to this platform, right? But if they want a private reading, it's a lot more in depth, it's a lot more time, and I have to put a price tag on the private reading. So my old self wanted to be like, I'll do it for free, and then I was like, no, there's a platform for free readings. I can show her, I can send her there if she wants a free one, or doesn't have the money. But that's just like, I think where a lot of us are, we just want to help people, or we just want to, yeah, I feel like help people. And then we end up doing too much, right? So delegating for sure. Um, Thank you, Marie. I hope that resonated for you and gave you something to consider and think about. Definitely reminded me to be mindful of delegating, let go and let God. Um, and keep up telling me, can you just not be a teacher? Can you just like, and I never understood what he was saying. Hey, flower beauty peacock rainbow. Wow, that's beautiful. I'll write your name down, and then I have 1, 2, 3 people ahead of you. Thank you for subbing up. I appreciate you. There's 3 people ahead of you. So I'll put the comments because I was streaming. Yeah, I think I'm streaming to key fob sides too. So if you don't see comments that I'm saying, then maybe you can see it on the screen. All right, Mr. Sandeep, you're next. Yes, peace, and try to do something that brings you peace for sure. I have Mr. Sandeep and then Nahil. Am I still in effect? Am I still in effect of that girl's vibes on which I spend money and create physical relations with them? Is there any kind of energy still with me, or is it cleared? Okay. So is this an ex-girlfriend or something? Am I still in effect of that girl's vibes on which I spend money? Or are y'all in a relationship now? Well, you said, are you cleared of it? So that means it's maybe an ex, right? You know, and I was like listening to Edgar Tohart's New Earth today, and he talked about people's energies and how even in a space that, like, he had this person come in. That's what Libras do. Girls, so not just one girl. Am I still in effect of that girl's vibe on which I spend money and creative physical relations? Is there any kind of interest still with me? Or is it okay? Let me just try. All right, higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Mr. Sandeep. Mr. Sandeep's here. Right now, I'm like, dang, Mr. Sandeep, so many girls. I hope you're cleared. This is some bad juju. You don't want to. Okay, focus, Crystal. Mr. Sandeep is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding these girls. Is he cleared? Is he cleared of their energy? Hey, Chumba, look, y'all. Chumba sent me this and the bracelet. Ah, I love it. I really want to do a private read for you, or if you want me to do a 6-card spread here, I can, Chumba, or I can do it privately, but I want to, a gift of reciprocity, you know, if you want. All right, Mr. Sandeep. I told, well, hold on, let me get Mr. Sandeep's one more card. Mr. Sandeep, girls, is he cleared of these girls' energy? Mr. Sandeep, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Mr. Sandeep, that one is stuck. Yeah, I can do it here or private. Just let me know what you would prefer, okay? Because I got your cards, Mr. Sandeep. I was telling Chumba, I have this one little piece of turquoise that a friend in our community gave to me, and I went to get more, and it's so expensive here. So when she gave me the option of turquoise, I was like, I've been wanting turquoise crystals. So it's such a blessing. You just don't even know. All right, Mr. Sandeep, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which aces are new beginnings. So it's like you have to also clear your thoughts of them too, though, right? Along, you know, I don't know if you use sage. Like I use sage and Sao Paulo, and I use incense like on a daily basis just to clear the space, you know. Hey, Smiley, how are you? So, you know, do those practices, whatever they are, to clear your energy field. And maybe from now on, keep it to one girl. I was overwhelmed and joined. Some that girl, you know. I was foolish that, okay. And balance me that. It's okay. We're human. That's part of the human experience. I get it. I do. So the Ace of Pentacles is the Perigo truffle. Ace of Pentacles. This card overrules any nearby negative cards. Abundance and material prosperity will result in the beginning of a financial or holistic windfall. and overall improved quality of life is possible. Like you're bringing those shadows to light, you know? Once you forgive yourself and you just realize you're a spiritual person having a human experience, then they don't have any rule over you, you know? Don't give that any power. The past is the past, you know? Um Now you have the 5 of Swords, which is upside down also. Um Hey Sharath, I'm gonna write your name down. Sharath and Venus. Hey, I'm gonna write y'all's names down. If you're able to stick around for a reading, I'll read for you. The 5 of Swords in reverse says like it could be humiliation, bullying, reconciliation. Defeat can carry fundamental feelings of humiliation, but there's no shame in making a strategic decision to withdraw, as you have withdrawn from the type of lifestyle you were living, right? I did, Smiley. I wrote your name down. Bullying stems from overbearing willpowers trying to win at any cost. Instead, use your intuition and practice reconciliation, which is what you're doing. You're realizing like the way you were doing things wasn't, you know, in your best interest or your higher self would like, you know, and you're reconciling that. So I wouldn't, yeah, I feel like you're on the right track to, you know, living your dharma. Then you have the 9 of Pentacles. And it's just about doing the next right thing, you know, being of service to other people, making amends. If you need to call somebody and say, I'm sorry, or, you know, amends are a huge part of shadow work. Hey, Neil, I wrote your name down, okay? Then you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is called the Bluets. Oh, Marie had this one too. Bluets grow by pushing up through accumulated fall autumn leaves. A heft that can feel as burdensome as debt or unchecked materialism. But I feel like this is the burdensome of your past actions. A weighted blanket might be just what you need to wrap yourself in today to feel calmed and soothed. So, Mr. Sandeep, the message I'm getting from this, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning, is that I think your ego is more scared about attachments there. Don't let your ego make you think that your past is going to rule your future. That is not at all the case, okay? Like I said, the fact that you're bringing it to the light, that you're changing behaviors is so empowering, and it's really the 9 of Pentacles is really wanting you to have faith that your source sees what you're doing. They see that you realize that that's not, you know, how you want to live, and like validating that. So no, you don't have any energy stuck on you, Mr. Sandeep. I'm proud of you though for realizing like that wasn't for you, you know, and that you wanted to be a better human. That takes a lot, because sometimes it's easy to just look. Sometimes it feels easier just to do, you know, the old. I get it. I was an alcoholic and an addict for a long time for a reason, you know. I thought it was the easier path. I thought it brought me instant joy, but that was because I wasn't happy inside, right? But now you're finding your happiness inside. So I'm so proud of you. No, don't worry about nobody's bad juju stuck on you, okay? All right, Nahil, you're next. Hey, Toga. Ah, I see. If you want to read, let me know. I can write your name down. Yeah, it's pretty warm here today. It's going to get back up into the 60s. I'm so excited. And once I moved to Florida, I realized I'm not a cold person. Like I used to, when I was actively drinking and using, I was overly hot all the time, of course. But now that I'm sober, I don't like being cold. Hey, Flower. Yeah, you're on the list. Okay, Toga, I'm going to write your name down. All right, a general. All right, Nahil. Oh, thanks for the heart. You're welcome. I have 2 ahead of you, Flower, okay? I just have some thought about it, so I just ask you that. Aw, thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for trusting it. I appreciate you. Flower, don't post it yet. Wait till I say your name, okay? All right. Nahil, higher power, source, creator of all. Nahil, what country are you from? I can't remember. Nahil, higher power, source. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Nahil. Nahil is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity. Nahil. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Nahil. Nahil. Oh, they all came out at once. I was worried about the camera shaking too much, so it kind of stalled me a little bit. The camper, everything shakes. Palestine. Okay, I couldn't remember for sure. And Tolga's from Turkey. All right, you have the Two of Cups. Let me see. Now it is reversed. Two of Cups. Drain away feelings of distrust by practicing some much needed self-love. So you might be having some miscommunication or distrust, and it could even be not trusting your own intuition. This allows your future partnerships to thrive. Loving others without loving yourself will knock your inner harmony out of sync. So this is really a card calling for self-love, truly loving everything about yourself. And I'm not sure where you are in that part of your journey. All right. Then you have the Six of Cups, the Pixie's Parasol, upright. It says recall happy, playful memories or reunions that are important to you. Reconnect with positive characters or stories from your past, and let warm feelings of nostalgia inspire your present journey. Start anew, start fresh. But it also is like happy, playful memories. Higher power wants you to really get into that happy, playful, childlike, right? Hey, cat goddess. I love that name. That's amazing. Now I'm feeling like happy rabbit jumping. Mr. Sundeep, I can just see you like jumping around your room now. Hey, Andrea, I'm going to write your name down, okay? All right. So nostalgia, happy. Yeah, like Mr. Sundeep say, jumping around like a bunny. I added your name. Then you have the Four of Swords behind that in reverse as well. It's a card of burnout, stagnation, translucence. Address burnout now to avoid inevitable exhaustion or permanent stagnation. Don't fade away. Instead, take a resolute step back, look inward. See, look, this is the second card talking about look inward, and administer self-care to any necessary areas. So yeah, you need to take a time out to connect with the inner child, to be playful. And this is, yeah, like the Two of Cups reverse is like possible mistrust. And I don't know if it's with somebody else or with your own intuition. And then this one's talking about burnout. So for sure, a time of like what can I do right now to uplift the vibe, right? To make me like see the beauty around me. What can I do to make me laugh? To make me like belly laugh. Like, I don't know if you've belly laughed in a long time, but belly laughing is such medicine. So I'm sending you so much love and light, Nahil. I hope it gave you something to pray or meditate over. And I'm sending you lots of love and light, of course. All right, after that, I have Isa and then Flower, if Isa's still here. I know Flower, I think, was still here. Oh, Tumba, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, Tumba, I don't know why I didn't write your name down. Thank you. Wait, but you came in pretty early, so let me see. Yeah, you came in right after, I think, Flower. So I'm going to put you in there after Flower. Flower. Yeah, I'll put you out in there after Flower. And then I can do a longer read for you, too. All right, if Issa's not here, then I have Flower next. You are Cat. You are Cat Goddess. I added you. Yeah, it's because I'm in the camper. I'm not outside. And I put two of my devices that are running my YouTube for watch time hours. I have them on my hotspot instead of the Wi-Fi. So I think it's a little bit better. I've got like maybe another month of watch time hours and hopefully it'll be monetized. All right, Flower, are you still here? You can put in your question. Oh, there's Flower. Okay. Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. You can put in your yes, put in your question for me, sweetie. Hey, Chauhan. Chauhan, I hope I'm saying it right. How are you? Question: what will happen if I reach out to this person and start speaking to them again? Should I? Oh, not the X. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you got cards in my words for Flower. Flower's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this person. What will happen if they reach out to this person? Should they give this person another chance? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Flower. Guide my cards and my words. I call upon their ancestors, their spirit team. Flower. Flower. Thank you, Divine. What will happen if they reach out to this person? Flower. Dang. Telling you, it's like they're coming out at one time. All right, let me see. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles first. Professionalism, commitment, expertise. Full immersion into a craft takes a high level of focus and commitment. Time passes quickly when you don't feel like you're working, but your skills will continue to develop. Be confident in your new expertise. But I almost feel like this is like maybe your new life without this person. Let me see what the rest of the cards say. Oh, Chauhan, hold your question. Chauhan, hold your question till I say your name, okay? This is like making me question, was this person committed? Because this keyword commitment's in there. Then you have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration. Everyone has an important role to play in the construction of an important, possibly monumental task. Recognize and respect the value of different skill levels and expertise. Consider an apprenticeship. Even apprenticeship is like newer, fresher, right? Rashmi. Yeah, you can hold your question, okay? Until I say your name, Rashmi. Arna. Hey, Arna. Arna. I'm going to write your name down. No, we had a fight and now he keeps chasing. Oh, he keeps chasing you. You mean he keeps chasing you? The Ten of Cups in reversed. Misaligned values. relationship struggles, disharmony, moral or financial upsets are disrupting your family life. Tension may seep in and break apart what you thought was a firm foundation. Regroup as a family to prevail. How long have y'all been together? And like, how long have y'all been broke up? And like, did he cheat on you? Is that what the fight was over? Because the Three of Pentacles is talking about commitment, but I don't know if like that is significant in this. And then the Five of Wands popped out. I usually just do 3 cards, but this fourth one popped out, so I just want to see. In reversed, internal conflicts, short fuses, upsets are causing the temperature to rise like a bonfire, but listening with compassion will cool things down. Revive fading coals into cozy campfires with those you trust. So the question is, he cheated on you, the commitment, so you don't trust him. Okay, I see. That's one you're going to have to use discernment on. I can't like, well, your intuition's telling you not to answer for a reason, right? I feel like with this card talking about apprenticeship, no, I'm not talking to you, Rashmi. No. This is Flowers reading, baby. She said their partner's cheating on them. And so it is, Arno. That's a hard one. That's such a hard one. I gotta look back at this one. Thank y'all for being patient. Professionalism, commitment. See, commitment. This commitment word keeps sticking out to me. But it's like, how many times, like, use your discernment. How many times has he done it to you? You know, because you need to have healthy boundaries too. And then the Three of Pentacles is talking about apprenticeship. Well, baby, if you still have feelings for him, then, because oddly enough, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands are like talking about rekindling. Like literally, the Ten of Cups says, "Thank y'all for being patient," because this is a pretty huge one. Well, not that of all of y'all's are, but the Ten of Cups says, "Regroup as a family to prevail." And I don't do predictions here though. So I'm like, use your discernment. Like I would hate to be reading cards that say get back with somebody and then they hurt you again, So use your discernment in this. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is not answering him, maybe for a reason. But even the Five of Wands says to revive the campfire with those you trust, though. So you have to use your discernment. Do you trust this person? This is about as muddy as probably as what you thought it was. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're going to have to use your intuition on this one, sweetie. Self-confidence, patience. Maybe more patience. I feel like the bottom of the deck, you need to give this more time. Because the Six of Wands in reverse says patience. So you might need to give it more time just to see more clearly, okay? Yes, the Ten of Cups was reversed. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Hey, Serb, I wrote your name down. Yes, you're going to have to use your discernment, and I definitely would suggest giving it more time, okay? Thank y'all for being patient. Thank you, Flower, for being here. I appreciate you. I hope that this works out for the best of the highest good for all. Okay. All right, Chumba, you're next. What kind of reading would you like? Let me get my And thank you for being patient. I'm gonna do a 6 card for Chumba because Chumba donated to me. So sweet. She gave me this bracelet and this necklace. So I want to do a longer read for her real quick. So thank you for being patient. Can you see something? What do you mean see something? What do you want to see? Rashmi. What's coming for me in the next week? All right. Chumba. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Chumba. May your power is so much greater of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Chumba. Chumba's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding what's coming for them in the next week. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Chumba. Hey, Andy. Chumba. Oh, there, that was fast. Okay. I hope you're doing good. Oh, Rashmi, I have a list, okay? For free readings, you have to wait your turn. Thank you for understanding. All right, Chumba, you have the Knight of Cups. All right, now this is reversed. So it says this is saying like unclear direction, even maybe some moodiness. Passive aggression, even. Murky water is clouding your passage. Your ideas seemed clear before, but now may seem uncertain. Don't let your emotions overrule your actions. Avoid making assumptions or jumping into hurtful conclusions. And I don't know, it might be around people. I feel like it's around people, you know? So just murky water. And it's just saying to stay centered, right? And avoid assumptions. So maybe something might happen this week or it has. I don't know already. All right, let's see. The sun is next. Why can I not find? All right, and it's reversed. Try to keep your excitement and expectations in check. I feel like that might go with that Knight of Cups, right? Expectations. When we have expectations of somebody, then we might get hurt by assuming they're going to act in a certain way, right? Hey, Big Dan, thank you. I appreciate you. Dodge tendencies towards egotism and or perceptions of yourself that can cause unnecessary stress. Remember, the brighter the sun, the harsher the shadows. Wow, I've never read the sun in reverse. And you know, I went through that just this week too with a friend. I don't know if you're in here when I talked about it. My expectations of this friend to not post something hurt my feelings. But they were unrealistic. I should not, I guess this is my I shouldn't have put those unrealistic expectations on that person and I wouldn't have been hurt. Try to keep your excitement. Yeah. Remember, the brighter the sun, the harsher the shadows. Keep your sunny days as shadow free as possible. Like just staying on that high. And maybe somebody around you is bringing in. You got to remember, too, who we expose ourselves to, their energies rub off, you know? So, like, if we have people around us that are complaining all the time or like being negative, that can rub off on us, right? Hey Techno, how are you? I'm gonna write your name down in case you want to read. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and thank y'all for waiting. Chumba donated, so I'm doing a little bit of a longer spread for her because she donated this beautiful necklace. You should do a website. Look, and then I can help. Like, look, you can go to her website and buy her jewelry. Some energy vampires out there. Yeah, I think that's exactly where this Knight of Cups and the Sun is coming from in reverse, right? The Eight of Pentacles is upright. Professionalism, commitment, expertise. Full immersion into a craft takes a high level of focus. And maybe it's talking about your jewelry and commitment. Time passes quickly when you don't feel like you're working, but your skills will continue to develop. Be confident in your new expertise. I love that. So maybe it's like, hey, take time away from the energy vampires and focus on your craft, right? I know, like, I had to freaking delete Facebook. I did. And I haven't even been like, I've just been listening to silence and crocheting and meditating to recenter myself. Rashmi, I'm not reading for you, love. No, Rashmi, not you yet. You're down the list. You're gonna have to wait. Aw. Canva does websites. I can help you if you want. I can see what I can dig into. Wear a scarf too. The moon in reverse. So this is inner confusion, repressed emotion, but also enlightenment. Let your intuition guide you at this time. Your mind can lead you down dark pathways. When reversed, the moon shines a light, illuminating those shadowy trails so you can traverse the terrain more easily. Sinister thoughts aren't as scary when highlighted with the radiant spotlight. And I was just listening to a spiritual person talking about we're all humans. We all have these thoughts that happen, right? It's part of being human. It's like when we shine light on them, right? Oh, good. And then you have one more, which is the Chariot. And then I want to get an oracle card for you too. The Chariot. Now, look, it is reversed too. It's like lack of direction, obstacles, delay. Yeah. Obstacles and challenges are clouding your path and your wheels are stuck in the mud. If you've come upon an obstacle, reevaluate the decisions that have brought you here. Focus on what is in your control instead of things you cannot change. Check to see if your goals are still in line with your inner self. I'm getting spoiled. Look, that's that. Oh, Nag, that's not very nice. I'm sending you so much love and light, though, sweetie. I hope you feel better. Happy Rose Day. Oh, thank you, Rashmi. Yeah, because that's what I put in the comments, right? If you do donation, it's 5 plus an oracle. All right. So let me pull an oracle too, real quick. And thank y'all for being patient. I saw Toga. I was like, that's not very nice. Chumba, higher power, source, creator of all. I said you help me close this with our spirit allies, our spirit team to come in with guidance on this week for Chumba. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Oh, if you like crystals, somebody told me the other day, those are nice Dollar General glasses. I was like, okay, that's pretty funny, but not nice. And actually, I would brag if they were Dollar General. Unfortunately, they're prescription, so I had to spend a little bit more. You got the spirit quartz. I am a creation of universal love. That's a power message. Spirit quartz takes an entirely unique shape, as smaller crystals can be found growing up on top of the larger face of the crystal. Often found as a delicate purple or pink, this stone is a symbol of your true inner spirit and divine love. You are being reminded that you are loved and worthy of love. The universe and your guides care for you and want the best for you, even though it may not seem like it when times get hard. Everything falls within divine timing and it happens for a reason. What you are learning at this moment is invaluable information that will help you grow and connect with others so that they may do the same. You are breaking karmic cycles and the stigma around igniting change. And you really are. You're a light worker. Like, you're healing people just being you. It is powerful work, but you have a divine support system that is rooting for you all the way. I love that. Jinkez. What is that? I cannot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Chumba. You just don't know. Elif. Okay, I'm gonna write your name down. It's the second time you've heard that, Crystal? Ah, did I get it for you before? Or was it from another reader? That look, it's your spirit team. Like saying, like, even when the times get, when life gets lifey, like we got you, right? Diane, hey sweetie, you have to wait, okay? For the free list, it's you have to wait your turn, love, okay? That was amazing. I loved it. And thank y'all for waiting. As again, Chumba donated. So as promised, when donations are made. Oh, Shay Pila. Look, that's your spirit team saying, we got you, boo. You're doing, we see you doing all the things. I'm sending you so much love and light, Chumba, and you just don't know. I really appreciate the gifts you sent. All right, so after Chumba is Smiley. If Smiley is still here. Smiley. And then after Smiley is Sharoff, if they're still here. And then Venus, who just sent the heart, if they're not here. Smiley's here. Okay. Thank you so much. Aw, I really appreciate you. Is there a possibility for me to quote? Oh, of course there is, Smiley. Like, I can answer that without reading, but I'm going to read for you. But of course there is. You have to have faith that you know you got to do the next right thing. You got to keep looking for jobs. I quit my job after 18 years of school teaching. And thank you, Alif. I did miss that comment. Thank you, Alif. I can't remember what they said, but it was very kind. She seems so kind and truthful. Aw, Alif, that's what I tried to do. I do. Thank you, Alif. Even to the people that come in saying mean things. Luckily, they don't come in very often now. All right, Smiley. Is there any possibility for me to quit my recent job soon? All right. Look, whenever I quit, it's like if your job doesn't bring you happiness, God doesn't want you to stay at a job that you don't like, you know. That's like you have one life. You don't even know if you have tomorrow. We're never guaranteed tomorrow, you know. Higher power, source, creator, raw. I said you guide my cards and my words for Smiley. Smiley's here asking for spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection about leaving their job. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Boy, that first one flew out. It's a pinnacle, of course. Smiley. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Smiley. Quitting their job. Should they leave their job? Guidance. I call upon Smiley's spirit team, their archangels, their divine. Should they leave their job? Thank you, Smiley. What? And the aces behind it. Okay. You have the 10 of Pentacles first. Hey, PJ, I'm going to write your name down, okay? 10 of Pentacles. Familial stability, ancestry legacy. This card represents a metaphorically or fiscally rich family life with strong ancestral respect. A commendable legacy is yours thanks to your diligent work. Celebrate your long-term satisfaction with your loved ones. Let me see what the next one says. 7 of Pentacles. That's a very positive card. Now, this is reversed because it's doubt, scattered thoughts, exhaustion. Don't doubt your path. Dust away time-sucking, superfluous tasks contributing to your unproductive slump. Consolidate or release insignificant projects to efficiently meet your aspiration. Exhaustion may be creeping in. When we do jobs, Smiley, that don't align with our happiness, it's like, if you just knew, like, if you've been here, you've probably heard me share it. Like, I love teaching the students, but all of the outside BS had me so resentful. I didn't love my job anymore. I was miserable and I was scared to quit. I was feeling doubt about quitting because society tells me you have a degree in it. You spent 18 years in it. You don't pull your retirement at 40. You don't, but that's what the 3D world taught me. But my spirituality taught me that my higher power wants me to be happy in this moment. And if I'm not happy going to my job anymore, then I do what's right to find the next job. And that's what I did. But if you don't quit, you can never find the next one, right? Now, of course, I still had a paycheck coming in while I was looking for the next one, because we do have to have a roof over our head and food. But I started. So if you're not already looking, then go ahead and start looking, right? To make that new beginning happen. And then as the wind's blowing, if y'all don't know, I live in a camper. So like any little movement shakes everything. All right. And then look, that was Source like saying, yeah. Then you have the Ace of Swords, beginnings, decisions, assertiveness, a new journey that will require cleverness and mental aptitude lies before you. The path may be a bit bumpy. Like Smiley, I love my job now. I tutor instead of teach full time. My check is less, but I am so much happier. I can't even explain it. The largest class I have is like 3 students, the largest is 5. Most of the time it's 3 or 4 compared to 25 kindergartners, some of them not potty trained. Like that's where I was coming from. So my check is less, but I'm so much happier. So the path may be a bit bumpy, but the Ace card encourages you to gather fortitude. So this is a decision you have to make, Smiley, right? Does this job serve you in your higher timeline? Or is it time to close that door and move on to something that drives you, that you're passionate about, that makes you happy? I'm sending you so much love and light because I know it's not an easy decision. Really pray and meditate over it, and your higher power will lead you, okay? Hey, TWC, I have a list going, so you'll have to wait a little bit, but I did write your name down, okay? All right, then I have Sarath, and welcome if you're new here, and then Venus. Thank you, Smiley. And again, I know it's not easy, so I'm sending you lots of love and light. I encourage you to do what makes you the most happiest, because none of us are even guaranteed tomorrow. I mean, it's at least 10 people. Maybe not 10, maybe less. All right, so Wrath and Venus, if they're not here, I have Neil and then Toga. Oh, Venus is here. Yeah, hey, Venus. Hey, Samira, I'm going to write your name down. You're going to have to wait your turn, okay? There's a list going. A general reading for February. Sure. All right, Venus. A general reading for February. Samira, baby, you're going to have to wait till I say your name, okay? Venus. Venus, a reading for February. Excuse me. Excuse me. Higher power, source, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words for Venus. Venus is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and support for February. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Venus, I call upon that one. I call upon Venus, the spirit team. Okay, that one wants to come too. All right. I usually do 3, but there was a 4th one I want to come. All right. So you have the High Priestess first, which is a huge major arcana card. Upright. Inspiration, divine intuition, balance. You are at the summit of your psychic ability. Work with your higher self and eternal divinity to create your aspirational goals. Pay close attention to your intuition. inner wisdom, and empathy. The high priestess tempers your desires with a balanced breath of spiritual life. Go on, tune in, and feel what you feel. Oh, I've been getting an oracle card lately that says feel the feels. No, TWC, you need to wait till I say your name, baby. Then you have 10 of Pentacles. Congratulations. Like, you're doing the work. That's not easy. This card represents a metaphorically or fiscally rich family life with strong ancestral respect. Being the high priestess, of course, you come from the lineage. A commendable legacy is yours thanks to your diligent work. Celebrate your long-term satisfaction with your loved ones. I feel like this is ancestral vibes, right? Like, I don't know. It makes me think of like shaman. And like, I feel like maybe a similar timeline to mine. Maybe you had some family karmic stuff to work through, karmic bonds or karmic debt to work through before awakening. I'm not sure. But it says celebrate. This is celebrate your long-term satisfaction. Like, celebrate, it's like ancestry, legacy. All right, then you have the 10 of Wands. I feel like this is bigger than just February. This sounds like forever. Venus said yes, definitely. Okay, yeah. It says your vibe attracts your tribe is a slogan somebody taught me in the Sangha. And so that's a very similar timeline to me. There was, in my life particularly, there was a lot of drugs and alcohol. And that was in my lineage, that was the karmic debt that I had to work through. All right, now the 10 of Wands is reversed. So this is, I think, more to Venus. I feel like the first two cards were like the rest of your life, but this may be more for February. This says delegate, inner resources, reach out. Delegate responsibilities if they are dulling your brilliant shine. Don't try to prove anything by carrying it all. So if you're like shaman, light worker vibes, you're an empath. And an empath wants to do everything for everyone to help everyone, right? So this is like, remember to respect, like to boundaries, healthy boundaries, right? Yeah. Don't try to prove anything by carrying it all. That's a powerful message. And then I usually just do 3 cards for the free readings, but a 4th one popped out. And when they pop out, I usually read them, or I do read them. So that was the 9 of Pentacles. And it's reversed also. Look, like 2 people in this song has gotten this card today. Debt, it's like debt, materialism, self-care. Bluets grow by pushing up through accumulated fallen autumn leaves, a heft that can feel as burdensome as debt or unchecked materialism. A weighted blanket might be just what you need to wrap yourself in today to feel calmed and smooth. So it's like, yeah, taking a break. Like, both of those cards in reverse are like delegate, like hands off, like let me rebalance, let me recenter. You know what I mean? So I think that's more for February. I think these are like divine validating all the work you've done, all the healing you've done, especially for your lineage. And then these are like, all right, let's take a break now. Time to rest. Congratulations. That's a beautiful read. I love it. Mine is in a community post you did 4 days ago. Well, TWC, baby, if you want a private read, you can email me and we can do a private read, but I'm not sure what you're meaning. I remember that card and resonated with it because I love my, yeah. Thank you, Venus. I appreciate you. All right, then Neil and Toga. Excuse me. Let me mute so I can get this out of my throat real quick. Like throat chakra. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Venus. And Toga, I doubt Neil is going to be here. So if you want me to read for you next, I can. If they come in, I know you'll understand, but I don't know. I don't think they're here. All right. Do you want a general or specific? I got a freaking text from like a hotel talking about signing in. I'm like, no, I'm not going to click that link because I didn't book a hotel. General would be nice. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Higher power. Oh, I said she got my cards and my words for Toga. Toga's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon Tolga's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of wisdom, clarity, and enlightenment. Tolga. There were two. What? Two major arcanas back to back there. All right. 6 of Wands. All right, and this is reverse. So this is like inner celebration, self-confidence, patience. Internalizing your milestones does not mean undermining your success. Quietly celebrate if that's what you wish. You seem like that kind of person too. Like you wouldn't be like, I'm one of those when I get like a sober chip, I'm like, look, I made it 6 months. But I can see you being like quiet and reserved. Maybe quietly celebrate if that's what you wish, but celebrate nonetheless. Practice patience if success is germinating more slowly than you expected. Ooh, practice patience if success is germinating more slowly than you expected. But I feel like it's just like celebrate still. Inner celebration, self-confidence. Whoa, are you Hindu? That's not in. I'm not one thing, Mohammed. I am multiple things. I will write your name down in case you want to read, though. Mohammed and then Raja. I wrote your name down, Raja. You got this. All right, then you got the 2 of Swords next. 2 of Swords. It says stalemate, recognition, efficiency. Trust your intuition to guide you through this stalemate. Use this opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Answers aren't often clear cut, so try to be clever in your approach. And your first card talked about celebration, but also about patience too. Trust your intuition to guide you through this stalemate. No, it's fine. I'm an atheist anyway. Okay. Samara, I'm going to have to put you on timeout, baby. You got to wait till I say your name live, okay? Now, so it says trust your intuition. Now, behind that, you have the magician. So really, like, use discernment in these decisions that may be coming up, if there are any. The magician, manifestation, inspiration. These small mushrooms grow among coffee crops. They're called little birds of the woods. These small mushrooms grow among coffee crops, and coffee can help provide that jolt you need to get that project off the ground. Begin some preliminary planning to create something you feel is needed in the world. You can always adjust those plans later. For now, just take the first steps. And then you have the lovers behind that. Love, relationships, harmony, soulmates. Is there a new person in the life? Because I remember you had like a situationship before, I think. Meaningful alliances and harmonious unions abound with the appearance of this card. If you have a long-term goal, or this could be like a project, if you are thinking of making something or doing something creatively, I don't know. You've got manifesting and then you've got lovers, which are 2 major arcana cards. If you have a long-term goal or are in a relationship, expect things to be in balance and functioning smoothly. Stay true to yourself, and harmony and reciprocity and relationships will follow. That was a really cool read. Like, what? And you're such a quiet person. That's why when this thing's recorded quietly, I'm like, what? What's going on in there? I hope it gave you something to pray, meditate over. Oh, Raja, that was for Tolga, baby. That wasn't for you. You have to wait till I say your name, Raja. These are the good ones. I'm surprised that cards didn't punch me this time. And I'm doing reversed readings with this deck. So look, they could have come out and been punching all the way, but you've been doing something right. I appreciate you, Toga. All right. After that, I have Cat Goddess and then Andrea. I wanted to see the Page of Cups. Youthful energy. Yeah, Page of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. Toga. Youthful energy. Ah, develop skills with boundless childlike energy. Creative. Huh. Pretty cool. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do Cat and then I'll come to you, Andrea, okay? Thank y'all for waiting. I appreciate y'all's patience. All right. Rajas. I'm sorry. Rajas. Yeah, okay. I wrote it with the S. Thank you, love. Cat Goddess. What do I need to know about what do I need to know right now? Or what urgent messages does my spirit guides and angels want me to know right now? Okay. Cat Goddess. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my words and my cards for Cat Goddess. Cat Goddess is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment. Whoa! Okay. You got the Four of Pentacles. Security, but then it also says this is the King Oyster. Security, insecurity, hoarding. A death grip on important possessions can cause you to hunker down or bind you to a fixed spot. Here, insecurity flourishes. Release any desire to hoard. Protect your things in healthier ways. And that could even be like, I feel like you're already maybe processing that though, because of the last card. All right, let me see what the two, then you have the Two of Wands. Planning, partnerships, potential. Partnerships and creativity bloom to generate the potential for something wonderful. Plan how you will see your goal through by constructing a concrete map that you can clearly and confidently follow. Samara, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's Lord Ganesh. So, Cat Goddess, this is planning partnerships potential. So, I don't know if you're wanting to collaborate or already collaborating with somebody. Plan how you will see your goal through by constructing, and that might be like willing to let go and collaborate with somebody. This hoarding card maybe can be like maybe the green light to collaborate with somebody on something. I'm not sure. Then you have the Death card, but it's in reverse. So let's see. Resistance to change. Don't postpone what needs to come to pass any longer. You were on the verge of a major shift, but may be resisting it. Accept change in all its forms to avoid getting stuck in stagnation. You may be going through a massive personal transformation hidden from those around you. Experience it, own it, and if you're comfortable, share your story when you've succeeded. It will be an inspiration to someone. Wow. That sounds like a huge story. Like, that sounds huge. And the Death card is huge, no matter upright or reverse. But I do feel from the Four of Pentacles and the Death in reverse that maybe you were a little stuck somewhere. I'm not sure how it applies. Yeah, this is for Kat. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate you. I was laughing at Rajavel. I got two Raja. I heard of it because I wanted to learn about religions that are accepting, like oneness, accepting of all religions. So I started reading into Hinduism. And then I just found Lord Ganesh at a metaphysical store. I didn't even know it was Lord Ganesh. I knew it was related to Hinduism and I knew it made me happy. But it was somebody in my platform that actually told me it was Lord Ganesh. And I was already singing Lord Ganesh mantras and I didn't even realize it. Oh, Sapna. All right, I'm going to write your name down. Kat, I'm sending you so much love and light. This is a big transition, whatever it is, a big like letting go of something. So I'm sending you lots of love and light and healing. Okay. Thank you for being here. Read Advaita. Advaita. Okay, I can read that. Yeah. After I like read the Upshin, I'm gonna say it wrong. Upshanidas. I'm gonna say it wrong. But I read the Bhagavad Gita. I can't say that one either. There's two out of the three I've read. I didn't read the third yet. The Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads. I read those. And then I read some Buddhist text as well. All right. Thank you, Cat Goddess. I appreciate you. All right, Andrea, you're next. Bhagavad Gita Upanishads. Yeah. My pronunciation is so bad. Right? Venus, I don't even try to say them either. Sapna, you have to hold on, baby. I have a list, okay? You have to wait till I say your name. All right, Andrea, do you want a general or specific? Rajas, you have to wait, okay? It's like Andrea's been here for an hour waiting her turn. That's how long the list goes sometimes. Almost an hour, probably a whole hour she's been waiting. Thank you, by the way. The Advaita theory says that your soul, my soul, and all souls. Yeah, that's what I believe. I'm going to read that. I wrote it down. I put a box around it. I love reading text and spirituality that's centered around that because I truly believe it. Everybody's energy is like, yeah, all connected. We're all connected. Andrea, what to expect from Carlos, my boyfriend? What? Dealing with the Leo. I love how you said dealing with the Leo. All right, I can try and see. I don't know if I'll be able to specifically give you like what to. We can see. We can see the vibes. All right, this is one was gonna go to Vegas, right? Andrea, higher power, source, creator of all. And since you guide my cards and my words for Andrea. Andrea is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding Carlos and Valentine's Day and what to expect. All right. Like 4 popped up, but I feel like just the first one. Let me draw some more though. Andrea and there we go. Andrea and Carlos. What to expect on Valentine's Day. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Andrea and Carlos. Andrea and Carlos. Okay, 4 did want to come out. Let me see. All right, you have the Hanged Man, but in reverse. Let me see. That's what I was thinking, yeah. All right. Clinging to the past, resistance, delays. Like debris clinging to a sticky mushroom cap, the reversed Hangman suggests you are holding on to the past or fighting against letting go of something that no longer serves you. This resistance can cause unnecessary delays in reaching your goal. And I feel like this is coming from like maybe not just letting it be. Like maybe I don't know if you're worried or you're just interested in wondering what's going to happen, or like maybe your ego's saying like doubting it. But this is a card of clinging to the past in some way. Maybe your past is affecting your thoughts around Carlos. Can you imagine everyone lived by that belief? I know, Venus. I know. Hey, Logan. I'm going to write your name down. There is a list, sweetie, okay? Yeah, yes, he's supposed to pick me up today after work, but he just texted me and said he's going to his daughter's house. Not sure what time he'll be done. Oh, so yeah, I can see. Mm, delays too. That one even says delays. All right, let me see what's next. Then you have the Eight of Wands. Dynamic action growth. Things are moving quickly. The shift into high gear reinforces the closeness of your goal. Check in on your limitations and boundaries to ensure this is a carefully controlled firestorm of productivity. I feel like it's good, but I feel like your past thoughts or something that happened to you, or that's what's hindering things. Because it says check it. Check in on your limitations and boundaries. Hey, Archita, I'm going to write your name down. There's a list, okay? Then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Self-care. This is the weighted blanket. A few people got this today. Look, we need to take care of ourselves, my Sangha. Bluets grow by pushing up through accumulated fall and autumn leaves, a heft that can feel as burdensome as debt or unchecked materialism. A weighted blanket might be just what you need to wrap yourself in today to feel calmed and soothed. So yeah, I think divine just wants you to like let go and just have trust the process. Like because he's spending time with his daughter, right? So it's like I can see how it's like, dang, you're supposed to come get me, but his daughter at the same time. So it's kind of like, you know, that's how he ended up back together. Oh, she dang. But see, that's the past, right? That's where the hangman's coming in. That's the past. That's huge though. That's hard to heal from. Like, whoa. I see why. I was like, it's his daughter. Like, why would you feel? But I see why now. I don't mind. They all know who I am. Huh. Hey, Michelle. I'm going to write your name down. Let me see this fourth card. The Ten of Wands. Yeah. Delegate inner resources. Reach out. Delegate responsibilities if they're, yeah. If they're dulling your brilliant shine, don't try to prove anything by caring at all. Like these last two cards are talking about inner care, inner wisdom. I mean, like inner, like self-care. So these last two cards are really like self-care. And then these two cards are like letting go of the past. I've met them already. Oh, okay. So why do you feel why do you feel kind of like, well, I don't know if it's like you're saying about him going to his daughters is why you're like kind of making that face, or it's because his ex-wife is there, or is it just because he was supposed to come pick you up and he didn't? Hey, Sayan, I'm going to write your name down. I better stop there though, because Maddie's going to get off early today. I think it's like just one of those things is like trying to let any influences like from your ego side, right? Doubting it, come in, because this hangman in reverse and this Eight of Wands is referring to our ego thoughts, like our fears, are controlling. And I feel like the fears and the overthinking is why we need the self-care. Okay. So try your best. I don't understand why he didn't take me with him. Oh. Well, ask him. Well, what did he say? If you did you ask him? Yeah. But it's definitely those fears are coming in. That's where these two cards for, and then it's going to cause you to feel tired and overwhelmed because you have these negative thoughts. So that's where the self-care is coming in. But I feel like it's hard to say with this one, Andrea, because it does sound weird to me too. Like what did he say when you asked him? And thank y'all for being patient. I'm just trying to help her think through this. Like when you asked him, what did he say? Like, or have you asked him yet? All right, and I'm almost closing out. I just want to try to help her work through this. But after Andrea, he didn't. Oh, Andrea. Yeah, that's I can see why your thoughts are kind of going. Look, I don't know how to. I don't know. Yeah, that's sketchy. The cards though, that's what the four cards were coming out. Was like your past thought and maybe it's his actions, maybe it's his past actions, and maybe the self-care is mm, I don't know, it's hard to read it yet, and I don't want to put something out there that's not accurate, because this is a little like deeper, so but try your best to listen to your intuition over your head. Our thoughts get in the way a lot, so try to listen to your intuition and pray and meditate over it, and even ask your do the two-way prayer that I've talked about before, where you ask your higher power for guidance, okay, and then write back as your higher power what you think they would say as guidance for that, okay. I'm sorry that's happening because I know it's making you worry, so I'm sending you a lot of love and light, and I really am sorry, and I hope that it's nothing. I hope that he comes around, and like he should have. Maybe he didn't answer you because he's driving or something, or like visiting. I'm not sure, but I know it's not easy. So I'm sending you a lot of love, sweetie. All right, Rashma, Arna, and Serb. All right, y'all bear with me. I'm gonna go through the list, but there's probably quite a few of these that aren't here anymore. Rashmi, Arna, and Serb. All right, then I have Techno. Hey, guide. I was gonna stop my list, but I'll write your name down in case you want to stick around. Techno, Diane, and Elif. Oh, I misspelled Diane. Hey, Logan, I'm gonna go down the list just to make sure all the ones that were here before aren't here. Okay. Oh, hey, Purified. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. I suck at telling people to make sure they hit the thumbs up. Elif. All right, I'm gonna do it. Purified and Sapna. I already have your name down. All right, then I have PJ, TWC, and Samara. Oh, bye, Chumba. No, stay blessed too. I send you so much love and light. Thank you. All right, after that, I have Mohammed. And then Rajas. If Muhammad's not here, I can go to you, Rajas. I don't think Muhammad is here though. So Rajas, do you want a general or specific? Okay, go ahead and type in your question. Stop. Hold on. I'm going to get to you. There's like two after, well, one after Rajas, and then it'll be you. Not able to find any girlfriend. Rajas. Alif, yeah, I just called your name. I can do yours after Rajas, okay? Dating apps doesn't work and I have no financial issue. I just want to marry and settle up. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Rajas. So like a love read, guidance on the relationships. Rajas, higher power, source, creator of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Rajas. Rajas here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their dating life. You're welcome, Rajas, dating life. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Go ahead and put in your question, Elif, and I'll jump to you after Rajas. All right, Three of Pentacles. Let me see. That's the Apprentice one, I think. Teamwork, collaboration, apprenticeship. Everyone has an important role to play in the construction of an important, possibly monumental task. Recognize and respect the value of different skill levels and expertise. Consider an apprenticeship. That's weird. I don't know, like, if it's even talking about, like, are your standards, like, I have some friends that are single, but like they want them to be like this skinny and like blonde hair and a Taurus, and like they have all these limitations. Oh, thank you, Marie. That's so sweet. So like, are you like one of those people that's not letting go? Because when it says apprenticeship, it's almost like it makes me think of like a beginner, right? Like somebody, I don't know, like somebody who maybe knows less, and so it makes me think of like standards for some reason. Venus is like, I don't know why I'm single. I just want a Capricorn that's 5'2", that's 110 pounds and has 0 children, but they're 40. I have 2 limitations, sure. Same race and at least my color. Okay, that's not too bad though. But it's like, why limit yourself at all? But I know like culture probably plays a significant role. All right, let me see. You have the Tower card. So maybe it's like, look, maybe the apprenticeship is coming in because God wants you to focus on something other than dating right now. The apprenticeship with the Tower card coming in. I always say, like, we go through bad relationships or no relationships because we're learning. We're always learning. We're always evolving. Um, there's nothing wrong with big girls. They love better than little girls, right? No, I'm sure we all love the same. We just all are different. The Tower. This is like, I think it's a learning process for you. How long have you been single, Rajas? A monumental change is approaching. With it comes new beginnings, but get as stable as you can. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This change, while dramatic, is necessary for essential renewal. Keep your wits about you and your eyes on the horizons. So there's a new beginning coming in, but there's a collapse. 2 years single. Okay. The Tower's like inner work. So again, feels like some lesson that's happening, and I know it sounds like, I know when we're in the midst of it, we don't want to hear like what some lesson, but we're always learning, it's always, and like, how's your mindset around it? Like, are you feeling real negative about it? Because that's also what we attract, is how we're like, Like I have one friend that will say things like, man, the world is punishing me. And like they want to blame, but it's like that's what we attract. The more we blame, the more we sit in negativity, the more we attract negativity, right? Hey Niraj, there's a list, okay? You have to wait your turn. Then you have the 10 of Wands. 5 years of being happily single. Look at that. 10 of Wands. And then you have this in reverse. Look, a lot of delegate responsibilities if they are dulling your brilliant shine. Don't try to prove anything by carrying it all. Inner resources, reach out. That's hard to say. Mm. Do you work a lot? Oh. Delegate responsibilities if they're dulling your brilliant shine. Trying to think of how it applies to your love life. I don't know if you're like one of those that works nonstop, like all the time, so you can't really date. But this apprenticeship is really throwing me off too. Maybe like I had a bad relationship earlier, so I don't want to play around. Ah, that's well, it takes a little bit of playing around. I see now. Apprenticeship, like the fresh, the newness, like you can't judge your thank you for clarifying because I was not seeing how it was lining up. You can't judge your newness on the oldness. I'm kind of a workaholic too. Yeah. Okay, now it makes sense. All right. So, first of all, two things that are blocking you. One is you can't base the newness on the oldness. Just because the old one went bad, nothing's bad, okay? That person was in your life for a reason. Look, I say if you knew my exes and the relationships I went through, but I see now that those were growth phases. I had to go through those people because if I didn't go through those people, I would not be anything like I am today. And today I'm perfectly who I am for my husband that I've been with tomorrow 14 years, well, married 12 years, together 14. But I wouldn't have made it to 14 with him if I didn't go through those relationships. So nothing's bad. Okay? You went through that for a reason. So start there. Don't make decisions on new people based on the old. And the second, don't work so hard. How can you date? How can you date anybody if you're working all the time? Delegate. Delegate. And this is a tower moment for you. You have to learn how to let the past be the past and let the new be the new and have fun. Just have fun dating. Don't put any expectations on it. Just have fun. We're not even guaranteed tomorrow. So trying to say we got to get married, we got to do this, we got to do that, that's like, man, just have fun. I hope that helped. I learned a lot and grew as a person. I see. We will manifest at the same, yeah, we will manifest the same relationships if we stay. Right, exactly. Don't try not to think about, yeah. You must thank you, Venus and Marie, for helping with the commentary. You must make time for love. She was not for you. Every person's got someone. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, that damn OJ. I don't even meet new girls to date. Like I never get a girl on the apps. Huh. I wonder why. Ah, my middle name's Marie too. We have three middle names, Marie. Um, Rasha, just keep trying though, sweetie. Try different apps. Try going out places. In your country, I'm not sure where you're from. Do they have like those dating? You know what I also tell people? Like to do group activities. Like if there's a group, like I don't know where you live, if they have groups of people that like to hike or groups of people that like to paint or like go do things that are your activity, like fun things you like to do where you can meet new people. And then just keep trying. Don't give up. It'll happen. You'll meet somebody. Like zero new girl. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep trying. Keep reaching out. I met my husband and my ex-husband online. Like, don't give up. You'll be fine. You'll meet somebody. And if not, maybe it's like Venus said, happily for 5 years. Like maybe it's a journey in your life where you're learning to be happy without somebody. Oh, thank you, Venus. I appreciate that. And welcome. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Rajas. I appreciate you. I do. And don't give up. Just try to have fun and try to do what makes you happy today. Okay? Because today's all that matters. That's all we got is today. All right, Alif. I won't lie. I had a relationship at that time too. Okay, wait. You kind of you put a lot in here. All right. Hold on, Alif. I always thought he was the love of my life, but we are 26. He is texting right now, but I'm terribly confused. Wait, I missed the first one because you kind of spread them out. Ah, believe. We were deeply in love for 5 years. Then we had to move to other countries. We haven't seen each other 3 years. Last year he got married, but he's divorcing before 1 year. Okay. Well, that's deep. Excuse me. I always thought he was the love of my life, but we are 26. He's texting right now, but I'm terribly confused. I won't lie. I had a relationship at that time too because I didn't think I'll see him again. But getting married is a big thing, and I feel a little bit like the other woman. We weren't talking before the divorce, but it's a weird feeling. We're single. We have the most girl. I wrote a novel. You did? Yeah, that's a lot. All right. But basically, you want to know the energy around this person, like what you should do, right? And he's still married now. Oh, thank you, Sapna. I appreciate that. Um, and I think I miss Diana or Diane. You did get called. Sorry, I was in the middle of reading. Can we have a future? Okay, well, I will forewarn you, Elif, that I'm not one of those tarot readers that's going to tell you that this is what's going to happen in the future. Okay. No, I was telling Diana, oh, he's not married now. Okay. So I will tell you this. I don't believe that me personally, I don't tell people this is what's going to happen because I believe that we have free will. I believe that energy is ever changing. So tarot for me is like right now in the present moment, but you have free will and he has free will. And so it's just like reading the energy of right now. Okay. So, so he's wanting to talk to you. He's wanting to have something with you, but you're just confused, right? Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Elif. Elif's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this person. And if they could potentially have a future together, how to navigate it. I call upon Elif's spirit team. They're archangels, they're divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, serenity around the situation. And leave guidance. Okay. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Huh. This card represents metaphorically or fiscally rich family life with a strong ancestral respect. A commendable legacies is yours thanks to your diligent work. Celebrate your long-term satisfaction with your loved ones. It says family stability. Let me read the rest of them though before I jump to conclusions. Six of Swords. Stop. This is in the reversed. And one of the key words says unfinished business. But it also says free your mind from dramatic entanglement. I feel like you're like, okay, so there's a lot of factors here. One, you're kind of judging it based off of his marriage being short, right? Did I read that right? Like being married and then a year and then divorcing. Did I read that right? Like that's kind of like making you confused about it all. Free your mind from dramatic entanglements and lighten your load by releasing any baggage that could be adding to delays. Resisting change only strengthens the cage bars around a closed mind. Okay, so let me tell you, if you knew, I was like, before this husband, I was married to my ex husband for like 6 months. And so if my husband now would have like judged me off of that, we wouldn't have 14 years together. Okay. So try not to let what happened with him and his marriage, those are two different entities. And I feel like the Six of Swords is saying that in reverse, it's saying unfinished business. Like you two came back into each other's lives for a reason. Now, you do have the Three of Pentacles. Let me see which now. I've read this one a couple of times today. Teamwork, collaboration. The other person just got this one. Everyone has an important role to play. Are y'all living in the same place right now? In the same country now? Are y'all still in different countries? Everyone has an important role to play in the construction of important, possibly monumental tasks. I feel like this card's coming out because he had to go through that, just like we were talking, like everybody goes through relationships for a reason. So like, even though it seems bad on him to have been married and for a short time and divorced, like all of this happens for a reason. Everyone has an important role to play in the construction of an important, possibly monumental task. No, but he will move. All right. Like, I feel like don't let what happened with him and his ex decide whether you'll make the choice to do this unfinished business with him. Because obviously there's some feelings still there. You said you thought y'all were like forever, Then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't usually do a lot of reversed readings, but this deck calls a lot for it. So, resistance to change. You may be resistant to change, but that mindset is holding you back. You may see a negative turn in your luck. Combat this by recognizing what you can do about the situation and change your own luck. Celebrate. You may be breaking a negative cycle. Yeah. I feel like that negative cycle is like letting go of like, if you feel in your heart that this person is like your messages seem deep about him. So do you really want to not experience this? Like, are you getting hung up on the thoughts of like, is it going to be forever? Like, try not to future trip. Try your best to just listen to your intuition. If you feel the butterflies and the feel goods and he's treating you with respect and he's checking all those boxes, why not go for it? Even if it doesn't end up being forever, you'll never know, will you? I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, the ones that are holding you back are your own thoughts. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles saying like family success, I feel like your own thoughts are what's holding you back. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. In reverse. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, you really, yes, I want to. Then look, you already answered your question. Don't let any of the 3D world prevent you from feeling the feels, until he gives you a reason to not feel the feels. Go for it. Have fun, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm excited for you. It sounds fun. It's big, like moving again, like rekindling. It was funny that one says unfinished business. There's unfinished business to happen here, Elif. All right. I saw Diane come back, but I don't know if Diane stuck around. So if not, it's Rajavel and Sapna. Oh, I thought I was typing and I wasn't. Rajavel and Sapna. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have fun. Enjoy. Oh, there's Diane. Okay, Diane. Do you want specific or general? My signal. Okay, no problem. What's going for me in February? Okay. Diane. The month of February. Diane. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Diane in the month of February. What to expect. I call upon Diane's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, strength, self-love. Diane, February. Diane, February. Diane, February. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Well, Diane, February. Okay. Queen of Cups. Okay. She came out in reverse. It says it could be codependency, emotional baggage, self-care. Bottled emotions and oversharing your energy can foster codependent relationships. Listen to your intuition. Are you tangled in the tendrils of others' emotional baggage? If so, rebalance your inner self. And we talked about that with, I think, Chumba earlier. I don't know if you were here about uh, energy vampires. Like, that's really a thing, right? Um, so just be mindful if you have somebody around you that's super negative all the time, always complaining, because that rubs off, and we have to realign our chakras or do some Reiki or do some meditating, whatever we do to stay balanced, right? Then you have the Three of Wands. Bonding, loyalty, expansion. The parts of a plan are moving, changing, and expanding with red hot gusto. A stable leader, like a sure breeze, pollinating insects driven by instinctual bonds, or you, is needed to oversee this task. So maybe, I don't know, what plan. Parts of a plan are moving, changing, and expanding. And you're like a leader in this. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's the year of the fire horse. So look, things are going to take off. It is in reverse too. And it does say resistant to change. But it also says change in luck. You may be resistant to change, but that mindset is holding you back. You may see a negative turn in your luck. Combat this by recognizing what you can do about the situation and change your own luck. Alternatively, celebrate. You may be breaking a negative cycle. I feel like that's too with the energy vampires, like breaking that, like about like healthy boundaries, um like okay, I'm only going to listen to your complaining and moaning so many times. Breaking that negative cycle. Look, the wind took off. Boy, that's crazy. I don't know if you've got energy vampires around you, Diane. But 3 of Wands too says some like plan. I don't know if you've got some project or something you're working on. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. You got Justice on the bottom of the deck. Huh. Yeah, you got 2 major arcanas. Hey Marie, he's doing good. I checked on him the other day after the live. He's okay. Yeah. He's okay. He's doing good. Maybe he'll come visit. He comes by here sometimes because he lives hey Shred, I appreciate you. He comes by here sometimes, so I told him you gotta come. All right, let me see. Where did I go? All right, I did Diane. All right. I'll tell him you asked about him too. That's really sweet. I know that'll make him feel good. Sapna. There you are. Is that the same Sapna? Is that the same Sapna as earlier? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Sapna. Okay. Will my parents agree for love marriage? Oh, okay. Welcome if you're new here. I do not read other people's energy because if your parents don't want me to read their energy, I'm creating bad karma for myself. So I can only read your energy. I'm sorry that you live in a country that happens. I wish I feel bad because you've been waiting. Do you want me to do a reading like around your decision for a love marriage and see what comes out? Well, I have okay, I can do that. All right, love marriage. All right. Sapna. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Sapna. Sapna is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding a love marriage. They want guidance surrounding their parents and how their parents will act towards this. Will that decide? Like, can they still have a love marriage? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Okay. So you have the 4 of Cups first. Burps. I said burps. 4 of Cups. Mediation, set limits, spiritual contemplation, and emotional limits have been set. Don't be afraid to say no if your cup is already too full. This card may also indicate boredom or stasis. I feel like I know, right? Marie, I'll give him your love. I will. Spiritual contemplation and emotional limits have been set. It's like, what do you want, right? Let me see. Behind that, you have the 2 of Swords. But I know in other countries, it's not that easy. Stalemate, recognition, efficiency. Trust your intuition to guide you through this stalemate. Use this opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Answers aren't often clear cut, so try to be clever in your approach. Higher power is asking you to really listen to your intuition. But also, like, don't be afraid to say no. Synthesized souls. I'm so I'm sorry, Sapna. Synthesized soul. Oh my god, I need to sleep. Synthesized souls did her first day of substitute teaching today. She lives near me. Synthesized souls. Y'all check out her channel. She's got really good music. You haven't wait. You're gonna have to tell me all about it. So yeah, Sapna. The first card saying don't be afraid to say no. And then the Two of Swords is saying, listen to your intuition. What does your heart tell you? And then you have the Eight of Wands. I would ask Synthesized Souls if she wants a reading, but she might fall asleep during it. Eight of Wands. Dynamic action growth. Things are moving quickly. The shift into high gear reinforces the closeness of your goal. Check in on your limitations and boundaries to ensure this is a carefully controlled firestorm of productivity. This is a really positive card. So I feel like the shift into high gear reinforces the closeness of your goal. I feel like I don't want to say that your parents are going to agree, but I feel like if you listen to your intuition and your heart, you're going to do what you want to do, what's going to make you happy. And that's ultimately all that matters, right? But I know it's really hard. I'm sending you so much love and light. That's a lot. I really am. I hope that you're able to find exactly who you want and love and cherishes you. Synthesized. I'm dancing my song out. Yeah, y'all go check out Synthesized Soul. She just got released a new song today. All right. After Sapna, I have Logan. Thank you, Sapna. Archita, and Michelle. Synthesized survived. Oh my God, help me, God. Yeah, that's about how I felt after and subbing is like more hard than like being the classroom teacher, because those little kids, man, they want to try you. They think it's a party day because you're not their everyday teacher. So it's actually more difficult to substitute teach. I'm glad you liked it. I didn't know. I didn't know for sure if you would. It's not that bad of money, you know. So I'm glad you liked it. All right. If Logan, Archita, and Michelle aren't here, then I have Scion, Guide, and Purified. Oh, there's Archita. Yes, there were several kids sent to the office. Look, they'll know next time when you come to substitute, don't play with her. Sometimes you just got to do it, you know? Archetype. Thanks, ma'am. I've been waiting for you. Oh, Archetype, appreciate that. I do. All right, Guide, I'm going to come to you after Archetype. I know it's a long wait, so I appreciate you being willing to wait. Hey, dude, how are you? I'm very good, Richard. How are you? Thanks. I've been waiting for you for so long. I was not catching you live since the first time. Oh, I realized you meant waiting. Also, you've been waiting in here, but also waiting. Nose, tongue, touch, talent. I can't do it. I can't do it, Richard. My tongue doesn't reach my nose. Thank you for, the fact that I get why all these people fall for these challenges, because I really want to do it just because you called it a challenge. Archetype, I'm glad you're here. Do you want to put your question in the chat? Richard, tarot read challenge. Do you accept? Are you going to wait in line to get a tarot reading? Do you accept the challenge to wait an hour to get a reading? Actually, it might not be an hour. Please try, dude. Why you keep calling me dude? I'll totally do it. If you send me on Cash App or Venmo, $20. $20 and I'll touch my nose to my tongue, all right? My married life. Okay, are you single now, Archita? Your Empress everything. A white stag was spotted, remember? Yeah? Oh, that's amazing. Stop. That's amazing. I love that you shared that. Thank you. You're married now, Archita, so you just want a reading surrounding that. Oh, thank you, Synthesized Souls. I appreciate you. And then a white owl chewed me out. That's too funny. I can do it as soon as you send me $20, Richard. Oh, that's really cool. All right. Okay, Archita, I'm going to read. Okay. Let me write down. Hey, Harjiwan. I shouldn't be taking any names. Maddie's going to be home soon, but I'll write your names down and stop there. That's what I say all the time, right? All right, Archita around their marriage. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words for Archita. They're here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their marriage. Thank you, divine. Thank you, love. Archita and their marriage. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team. That one lay down just where it's supposed to be. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Archita, I call upon their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity. Thank you, Archita. Their marriage, guidance around their marriage. That 10 of Pentacles keeps coming out around their marriage. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Okay, I'm going to keep those two. She does. Her name on YouTube is Oh Yay Can You See. Hey, Purified Souls. Well, let me write your name down. I'll write yours too. Look, I keep saying I'm not going to. Maddie's going to be home in an hour. So I think I have time. All right. Archita. 7 of Swords. Huh. Thieves come in all forms, as do their intended targets, both tangible and intangible. Don't be deceptive. Use your acumen to avoid abandoning your morals, but find shortcuts in a strategically benevolent manner. History remembers deceitful tactics. It's talking about thieves, but I mean, this can even be your own ego. Like, I don't know, some thief of your joy, of like your serenity. Like, you could be deceiving your own self. You're welcome. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles behind that. Let me see. Familial stability. This card represents a metaphorically or physically rich family life with strong ancestral respect. A commendable legacy is yours thanks to your diligent work. Celebrate your long-term satisfaction with your loved ones. This feels strong. I feel like maybe the thief is your own thoughts about it. Like, are you worried about it or something? And then behind that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Compassion, care, humility. Your level-headed authority helps you develop compassion and care for your treasures. be they material items or special someone's in your life. Aware of your wealth and luxury, you prefer to offer generous but humble support. Like, they're really positive cards. Compassion, care. Ma'am, I've been married for 7 years. So are you like, why? I'm confused why you want a reading, because it feels like a positive read, but like the 7 of Swords is like, are you concerned about it, or are you like, I'm wondering who is the thief emotionally starved in this marriage? The thief, I see who the thief is. Okay. Okay. But the Queen of Pentacles is compassion. So it's like you're being emotionally starved, but this street goes 2 ways. Because the Queen of Pentacles, okay, so the thief, I see why the thief is coming out now. But the Queen of Pentacles is saying compassion, care, humility. We have to put ourselves in our partner's shoes as to why are they emotionally starving us? What are they saying? Like, what is the partner saying as to why they don't want to offer affection? Because this key word sticking out, compassion and humility. Let me see. There were 2 more too that came out. The 7 of Cups. Opportunities, illusions. You are inundated with many promising choices. Recognize what may be illusion and what is truly attainable. Carefully study shadows for hidden treasures sheltered within the shade. The shadows of having compassion and humility for your spouse, maybe. Like, why? There's 2 ways in the street, you know? Then the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like, do you work like a whole lot? Because you've got 2 cards coming out about financial stability. So I feel like you're like an excessive worker, maybe. But yeah, that's deep. I'm sorry that it's like that. You know, it's those things like, we both people have to be willing. Yes, I'm a doctor. That's why so the cards that are talking about success is talking about this financial success. But it's like, who's the thief here, right? If you're working all the time, you're always gone. It's like a 2-way street. So you really have to look at your spouse with compassion and humility. Either both of you are willing to meet, or maybe cut your losses, right? Either both of y'all have to figure out, why is this happening? What can we both do to meet in the middle, or cut your ties, you know? With the Chariot in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse on the bottom of the deck, like stagnation, like stagnant. What are we going to do here? Are we going to continue down this path, or are we going to work together to figure out what we can do to fall in love again, which takes both of you to have compassion, both of you to have willingness, or are we going to close this chapter? The Chariot on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Obstacles and challenges are clouding your path, and your wheels are stuck in the mud. If you've come upon an obstacle, reevaluate the decisions that have brought you here. Focus on what is in your control instead of things that you cannot change. Check to see if your goals are still in line with your inner self. I'm sending you so much love and light, because that's a huge thing. So, yeah, I feel the deepness of it. So I'm just, you have to, you're at the fork in the road. What are we going to do here? And that might be, start stepping back from work a little bit so you can be more available to her or him. I'm not sure. I don't make predictions. I don't make predictions like that, because I believe that energy is ever changing. There's nothing is finite. You have free will and they have free will. You both get to decide what do you want to do. So I don't put predictions out there, okay? You get to decide your fate, not me. You do. I'm sending you lots of love and light. You just have to decide. Are you going to put in the work on your side? As long as you put in the work on your side, if they don't do their side, then you already know what the answer is. That's all you can do. Only what's in your control. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for letting me read for you. I hope it goes as it should for the highest good of all, okay? After that, I have Michelle, Sion, and Guide. I know Guide's here. I remember Guide popped in. All right, Guide. I think you already put I think yours was just a general, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. Guide, I lost your comment in the chat because of that guy with the tongue. He wanted me to put my tongue to my nose. Guide. A general. Okay, a general. Hey, purified soul. I have a list, baby, that I go by. Oh, wait. You are after Guide. Purified. I see. I wrote your name down twice for some reason. All right. After Guide, I'll do yours. But you're going to have to post your question again because it probably got lost in the chat. Okay? All right. General Guide. Guide. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for guide. They're here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, serenity. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Guide. Guide. What? All right, one more. Guide. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Guide. Okay. All right. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Don't doubt your path. Upside down. Don't doubt your path. Dust away time-sucking, superfluous task, contributing to your unproductive slump. Consolidate or release insignificant projects to officially meet your aspiration. Exhaustion may be creeping in. Dust away time-sucking tasks contributing to your unproductive slump. For me, that was like scrolling Facebook. I had to freaking delete Facebook. That thing is like, it's like an energy vampire. And it freaking feeds the ego in a negative way. So that's just a personal experience. So I'm not sure like if there's something small, mundane things that are, I don't know. It says, don't doubt your path. Dust away time-sucking tasks contributing to your unproductive slump. Consolidate or release insignificant projects to officially meet your aspiration. All right, then you have the King of Wands. Or like even TV. Like I quit watching TV. This is reverse too. So micromanaging. No wonder you'll have to release because maybe you have a tendency to micromanage. Do not micromanage or become an overseer. Clearly and patiently communicate to your partners what you are working towards. Impulsiveness and impossible expectations thrust onto others will ignite conflict. Delegating. Hey, if you're just coming in, hey, Twinny, Varsha, I've closed my list today. Okay, sweetie? Then you have the Four of Swords behind that. Reversed. Burnout, stagnation. Address burnout now. Well, if you're doing the micromanaging thing like I did for years, you're going to have burnout, right? Address burnout now to avoid inevitable exhaustion or permanent stagnation. Don't fade away. Instead, take a resolute step back. Look inward and administer self-care to necessary areas. Now, 2 more cards came out that are major arcana cards. So I feel like this is some shadow work that spirit team guide divine is throwing at you. Letting go and letting God, letting go and letting others. Hey, Daw, I closed my list, sweetie. But behind that, 2 more popped out. I usually just do 3 cards, but if they pop out together, I'll read the other ones. The 9 of Cups. Appreciate this card as a sign that wishes are coming true, but celebrate with confidence, not pride. Don't settle, but let your success inspire you to go even further. So I feel like you're doing the shadow work and you're like bringing to light our character defects, but maybe you're still struggling with the letting go and letting God part, maybe. And then you have the Fool behind the the 9 of Cups isn't a major arcana, but it's a manifestation card. It's like new possibilities, you're bringing in the good, or the bad if it's negative, but 9 of Cups isn't a negative card, it's positive. But the Fool was in reversed. Be aware that even though a situation may seem easy to handle, if you don't pay close attention and think about what you're doing, it could spell trouble. Becoming distracted by minutia or allowing complacency to creep in will like throw your goal off. So yeah. I'm not sure if that applies to like the letting go and letting God part. I don't know. There's some little bit deeper work to do here though. But it's like with this 9 of Cups coming out, spirit team's like, I got you. I see you're doing the work, Let's work on this. And because we're humans, we're all learning. Earth is just one big school, right? We're all learning. Thank you. I appreciate you, guide. All right, Purified. Go ahead and put your question in the chat for me. Thank you. Sienna's looking at me like, are you done yet? I'm almost done. After Purified is, let's see if they're here. Mirage. RG, and your Empress. I don't know if Purified left. I know. I want to go. Maybe Daddy will go to Spring. You want to go to Spring? You want to come say hello? Come on. Oh, my boob got in the way. Sorry. Look. You should just get your fair head. Hey, Divine. Oh, Purified Soul. I thought I just did yours, didn't I? Are there 2 Purified Souls in there? Good night, Toga. I don't know. I never would have thought my loud voice would be soothing. Have a good one. I appreciate you so much. Purifying. Didn't I literally just read for you? I did. Wait, did I not? No, that was guide. I'm sorry. That was guide. Okay. Sorry. My brain's almost done. All right, go. Like now all right, go get that. Oh, thank you, Toga. Have a good night. Okay. Purified. You said general. Okay. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, Purified. I appreciate that. Somebody told me I should tell everybody to put their number, but I always forget. And I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. Either way. All right. General for purified. Hey, if you're just coming in, I've closed my list for the day, okay? And I think purified's actually my last read because your Empress everything and everybody else isn't here. What are you doing? Siete. Lay down. Purified. And my dog's antsy. Purified. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for purified. Purified's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, and serenity. Purified. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Purified. Come in with words. Oy. Okay. All right. You've got the Two of Swords first. Trust your intuition to guide you through this stalemate. Use this opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Answers aren't often clear-cut, so try to be clever in your approach. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Then you have the Page of Cups after that. Lay down. What are you doing? Youthful energy. Develop skills with boundless childlike energy and explore your ambitions. Allow creativity and curiosity to drive you. What an exciting time this is. Let inspirations flow through you. That's a good one. Two of Swords. Intuition. This is like youthful energy, curiosity. Then you have the Queen of Swords. But she's reversed. The mind is leading the heart, and harsh judgments are received bitterly. Being frank will get a point across efficiently, but unfounded or unrealistic commands can be perceived as manipulation. Try to direct your focus inward for solutions. And the first card was talking about intuition. So inwards for solutions. And then you have the Star card. I usually just do 3, but a 4th one popped out. And it's in reverse too, and it does say miscommunication also. So I'm not sure, Purified, where the lack of communication's happening, whether it's within your own or within an outside entity. A reverse Star card suggests you may be bound too tightly or closing yourself off from external activity. Reflect on if you are truly following the right path and be prepared for things to go a little sideways. Miscommunication. There's a couple of cards that say that. Listen to your intuition. No, that's the one that sticks out to me. And the youthfulness, being youthful. No Swords. Yeah, just a couple of like these I feel like are like shadow traits to bring to light. But intuition and playfulness are the first two. I like it. All right, thank you, Purified. I appreciate you. I am like slurring my words now because my head is tired. Thank you. If I didn't get to read for you today, always come see me on the next live, okay, y'all? Thank y'all. It's been a fast 2 hours. We are working on ourselves. We're all human, Purified. Trust me. There are days where I have to go like 2 days with no outside, like pray, meditate, because I get up all in my feels. So you're doing amazing. I'm proud of you, Purified, okay? As are all of you. Keep doing the inner work. Keep doing the shadow work. Keep letting go and letting God. Always remember God's right here. All we have to do is take some deep breaths, recenter ourselves, and take time to listen. You know, meditate doesn't mean to just clear your thoughts completely necessarily, because you're going to start to discern what are your thoughts and what are your God's thoughts, you know? So take time to sit in silence, take time to get off the phone, off of YouTube, even though I'm grateful for y'all. Take time to get away from the 3D world, okay? I love you all. Much love. Namaste.